हेलो दोस्तों, बिगनर्स पॉइंट में आपका स्वागत है और अभी हम कर रहे हैं करंट अफेयर्स। यूनियन मिनिस्टर प्रधान इनॉग्रेट्स एग्रीकल्चर टेक्नोलॉजी इनोवेशन सेंटर इन मेरठ। यूनियन एजुकेशन मिनिस्टर धर्मेंद्र प्रधान inaugurated the Agricultural Technology Innovation Center at Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel Agricultural University, Meerut, emphasizing the government's push to transform farmers into entrepreneurs, highlighting AI roles in doubling farm income and ensuring fair prices. He noted IIT Ropar lead in Center of Excellence for AI in Agriculture. Mr. Pradhan announced the establishment of a skill development center at the university to boost farmer-focused research and startups. Union Minister Jayan Chaudhary and Surya Pratap Shahi attended the event. Mr. Chaudhary praised the IIT Agriculture University collaboration, stating that innovation would now directly reach farms, making a tangible impact on farmers' lives. Brazil confers its highest civilian honor, Grand Collar of the National Order of the Southern Cross, on PM Modi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's four-day visit to Brazil, which enhanced and enriched South dialogue and deepened strategic ties with Brazil, has concluded. The Prime Minister made it clear on the need to reform international institutions to create a space for the global South. He also advocated for change in governance structures, voting rights, and leadership positions. He also urged higher priority for the global South in policymaking, making his views clear. The Prime Minister noted that the Global South often faces double standards about development, distributions of resources, and security related matters. He further said that the interests of the Global South are not given due importance. These countries have received nothing more than token gestures on topics like climate finance, sustainable development, and technology access. He sought proper representations in global institutions by saying that many countries with a key role in the global economy are yet to be given a seat at the decision making table. He said it's not about representation but also credibility and effectiveness. Mike Min- Mincing मिंचिंग का वर्ड होता है मतलब कीमा नो वर्ड्स ही stated that without the global south these institutions are like a mobile phone with a sim cards without a network. Union Minister Pradhan inaugurates Agricultural Technology Innovation Center in Meerut. ये पढ़ लिया अभी देख लिया. Brazil confers its highest civilian honor Grand Collar of the National Order of the Southern Cross on PM Modi. ये भी देख लिया क्या हो गया, ये दो बार बन गया. PM Modi sets $20 billion trade target with Brazil by 2030. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has set a target to scale up bilateral trade with Brazil from the existing $12.2 billion to $20 billion in the next 5 years. Speaking at a joint press conference with the Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva during the state visit to Brazil today in Brasilia. The Prime Minister said that both the countries will work closely to expand the Mercosur preferential trade agreement to cover more products and improve market access for Indian exporters. Mercosur is a regional trade bloc comprising Brazil, Argentina, Paraguay, Uruguay. In his press statement, Mr. Modi announced plans to enable unified payments interface adaptation in Brazil on the lines of India's digital payments infrastructure. He identified key sectors for enhanced bilateral cooperation including agriculture, food processing, digital public infrastructure, and space technology. Agri-tech and value-added food exports were other areas that the Prime Minister spoke to enhance trade. On this occasion, Prime Minister Narendra Modi was conferred with Brazil's highest civilian award, the Grand Collar of the National Order of the Southern Cross. Brazilian President Lula da Silva presented the award in recognition of PM Modi's notable contributions to strengthen bilateral relations and enhancing India-Brazil cooperation across key global platforms. After the conclusion of the bilateral talks between India and Brazil, the Secretary East in the Ministry of External Affairs, Pressame Kumaran briefed media persons on the highlights of the talks. He informed that the Brazilian president welcomed the idea of providing greater access to cost-effective Indian drugs into Brazil. The talks were also held on visa liberation for businessmen and tourists from India. He said that the Brazilian president welcomed the idea of inviting India pharma manufacturing companies to set up base in Brazil. Another sector that came up for discussion was access to central critical mineral assets of Brazil. Ideas were floated to allow Indian investments in Brazil to exploit the minerals or form a joint venture. Mr. Lula informed that a policy on rare earth minerals will provide incentives to Indian businessmen. Secretary Kumaran also informed that three MOUs were signed during the bilateral. They are changing intelligence on terrorism and transitional crime, on biofuel, including ethanol blended fuel, and on renewable energy. The Secretary added that three more MOUs will also be signed later on agriculture research, exchange of classified information, and intellectual property regime. Delhi cabinet approves over 900 crore rupees for smart classrooms in government schools. The Delhi cabinet has approved over 9,000 crores of rupees for smart classrooms in the Delhi government's school. It has also approved the implementation of the National Education Policy (NEP) 2020 in the national capital. The decisions were taken by yesterday in the 10th cabinet meeting chaired by Delhi Chief Minister Rekha Gupta. Briefing the media in New Delhi, Education Minister Ashish Sood unveiled a comprehensive digital classroom expansion plan. He added that under the plan, 2,044 446 smart blackboards will be installed across the 75 Chief Minister Shri schools. He informed that the cabinet has also cleared proposals to create 18,966 additional smart classrooms for classes 9 to 12 over 5 phases, taking the total number of smart classrooms to more than 21,000 by 2029-2030. CBI brings back fugitive Monica Kapoor from US in 2002 import-export fraud. The Central Bureau of Investigation (CBI) has taken custody of alleged economic offender Monica Kapoor in the United States is bringing her back to the country today. Ms. Kapoor is accused of a 2002 import-export fraud and has been on the run since then. In a statement, the CBI said fugitive Monica Kapoor went to the USA in 1999 after the alleged fraud, where she, along with her two brothers, forged documents for a jewelry businesses. These documents were allegedly used to obtain license from from the Indian government to import raw materials duty free. Gujarat, Rajasthan to collect camel milk for medici- medicinal medicinal use. Home Minister Amit Shah said this. Union and Corporation Minister Amit Shah integrate, interacted interacted with women and other workers associated with cooperatives of Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan on the occasion of the International Cooperative Year. Mr. Shah also interacted with Mirlaben Rabri of camel breeder Maladhari Cooperative Society of Kutch district. During the interaction, Miralben requested to conduct chemical testing of camel milk and conduct research, to which Shri Shah replied that four Ayurvedic companies are testing the medicinal properties of camel milk. one of the companies has already completed this work. Mr. Shah added that the Gujarat and Rajasthan governments are jointly formulating a plan to collect milk from camel breeders across the country and use its medicinal property medical medicinal properties to get a higher price. PM Modi conferred with Namibia's highest civilian award, fourth during ongoing tour. Prime Minister Narendra Modi was conferred with Namibia's highest civilian award, the Order of the Most Ancient Welwitschia Mirabilis, in recognition of his contributions to strengthening bilateral ties. This marks the 27th award received by Prime Minister Modi and the fourth during his ongoing tour. The Prime Minister expressed his gratitude to the Namibian government and people. He said the is a testament to the everlasting friendship between India and Nambia. Mr. Modi noted that India and Nambia have stood by each other since the time of their respective freedom struggles. Integration of energy education with overall curriculum needed, says Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan. Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan has said that India must create a smart strategy that puts together academic knowledge with the social good while meeting the aspiration and energy needs of society. Addressing the national workshop on future ready energy education opportunities and challenges, organized by the Indian Institute of Technology, Delhi in New Delhi, Mr. Pradhan said India is marching towards achieving the net zero commitment by 2070. The minister added that India is the third largest energy consumer in the world with only one-third per capita energy consumption. He mentioned that the conference organized by IIT Delhi is a much needed initiative to create a future pathway for energy education. Mr. Pradhan expressed optimism that the initiative will prove to be the foundation of a longer journey to integrate energy education with the overall educational curriculum. Government committed to implementing smart river management. Union Minister of Jal Shakti C. R. Patil chaired a high-level review meeting to discuss smart river management under the Namami Gange program. The meeting focuses on innovations and international collaboration for the rejuvenation of rivers. The Union Minister condemned the collaborative spirit, technological innovation, and scientific depth demonstrated by the teams, including from IIT BHU and IIT Delhi. He emphasized the importance of translating these research outcomes into actionable on-ground interventions, reiterating the government's commitment to Arrival, Aviral or Nirmal Ganga. Mr. Patil directed all stakeholders to accelerate implementation and scale these initiatives across critical river systems. During the meeting, IIT Delhi presented a roadmap to establish a center of excellence under the IND Rivers initiative being undertaken in collaboration with the National Mission for Clean Ganga and the government of the Netherlands. Mr. Patil was informed that this center will not only lead practical research but also serve as a hub for training and incubating startups in the water sector. Home Minister Amit Shah to chair 27th Eastern Zonal Council meeting in Ranchi. Union Home Minister Amit Shah will chair the 27th Eastern Zonal Council meeting in Ranchi today. The meeting will be attended by 70 delegates from four eastern states: Jharkhand, Bihar, Odisha, West Bengal. Chief Minister Mohan Charan Manji, Deputy CM Parvati Parida, Mr. Mukesh Mahalingam will represent Odisha; Deputy Chief Minister Samrat Chaudhary and Mr. Vijay Chaudhary will represent Bihar; West Bengal will be represented by Mr. Chandrika Bhattacharya in the meeting. Hemant Soren, Chief Minister of Jharkhand, along with the Chief Secretary, Home Secretary, DGP and other officials will represent Jharkhand. PM Modi concludes his successful five-nation visit to Ghana, Trinidad and Tobago, Argentina, Brazil and Namibia. Prime Minister Narendra Modi concluded his successful five-nation tour to Ghana, Trinidad Tobago, Argentina, Brazil, and Namibia. During the last leg of his visit, India and Namibia signed two MOUs in the presence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi on the setting up of the Entrepreneurship Development Center in Namibia, in cooperation in the field of health and medicine. Three major announcements were also made during the visit on launching the digital payment system in Namibia later this year and the entry of Namibia to the global ini- initi- initiatives led by India and the Coalition for Disaster Resilient Infrastructure (CDRI) and Global Biofuel Alliance. NBFCs must ensure fair, empathetic loan recovery, avoid financial exploitation. Finance Minister Sitaraman. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has highlighted that the loan recovery practices of non-banking financial companies (NBFCs) must be conducted in a fair, empathetic, and respectful manner, as well as strictly aligning with the RBI's Fair Practice Code. She stated this while addressing the NBFC Symposium 2025 in New Delhi. The minister said that financial inclusion cannot be used as a pretext for financial exploitation. She added that lending should be based on the genuine needs and repayment capacity of customers. Mr. Sitaraman noted that loans should not be aggressively marketed and pushed onto individuals, and interest rates should be reasonable. Niti Aayog launched roadmap for empowering states through science. Niti Aayog launched a roadmap for strengthening state science and technology councils today in New Delhi. Minister for Science and Technology Dr. Jitendra Singh, along with Niti Aayog Vice Chairman Suman Beri and Dr. V.K. Saraswat, member of Niti Aayog, launched this. According to the Aayog, this roadmap outlines a strategic vision for strengthening the role and functioning of state and S&T councils across India. It captures the structural gaps, opportunities, reform priorities necessary to transform state and S&T councils into robust enablers of regional innovation, scientific advancement, and sustainable development. It calls for a comprehensive blend of structural reforms, capacity building efforts, and strategic partnerships to enhance the effectiveness and re- responsiveness of these councils. Home Minister Amit Shah reiterates commitment to make country Naxal-free by 31st March next year. Union Home Minister Amit Shah chaired the 27th meeting of the Eastern Zonal Council in Ranchi today. Mr. Shah reiterated the commitment to make the country free Naxalism by 31st March next year. He also praised upon the unprecedented success achieved against Naxalism. Mr. Shah said that it has been possible due to the unity shown by all the states and the bravery of the security forces. The Union Minister said that more efforts need to be made by the states of the eastern region towards the full implementation of the three new criminal laws. Mr. Shah also said that the regional councils have now become actionable platforms. He informed that between 2004 and 2014, a total 25 meetings of the regional councils were held, whereas in between 2014 and 2025, the number of meetings has doubled to 63. Center approves financial assistance over 1066 crore to 6 disaster hits states. The central government has approved the release of over 1066 crore rupees for to flood and landslide affected states of Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Kerala, Uttarakhand. According to the Home Ministry, over 375 crore rupees has been sanctioned for Assam, more than 29 crore rupees to Manipur, over 30 crore rupees to Meghalaya, more than 22 crore rupees to Mizoram, over 153 crore rupees to Kerala, and over 455 crore rupees to Uttarakhand. These states have been affected due to extremely heavy rainfall, floods, and landslides during the southwest monsoon. The ministry said the government is fully committed to provide all possible assistance to flood, landslides, cloudburst affected states. This year, Center has already released over 6,166 crore rupees from the State Disaster Response Fund to 14 states and over 1,988 crore rupees from National Disaster Mitigation Fund to 12 states. In addition, more than 726 crore rupees were released from the State Disaster Mitigation Fund to 5 states. Railways signed MoU to install AI-based inspection system to ensure safety. The Indian Railways has signed a memorandum of understanding with the Dedicated Freight Corporation of India Limited (DFCCIL) to enhance train safety with the installation of artificial intelligence and machine learning based inspection inspection systems. Inspection systems. The Ministry of Railways has termed this a significant step toward adopting cutting-edge technologies to improve service efficiency and automated the maintenance of rolling stock. The MoU was signed for the installation of a machine vision-based inspection system (MVIS) for monitoring the health of rolling stock. MVIS is equipped with technologies that capture high-resolution images of the undergear of moving trains and automatically detect any hanging, loose or missing components. On the detection of anomalies, the system generates real-time alerts to facilitate promote response and preventive action. DFCCIL will be responsible for the procurement, supply, installation, testing, and commissioning of 4 MVIS units. The technology is expected to significantly enhance the safety of train operations, reduce manual inspections, and help avoid potential accidents and service disruptions. MEITY signs MOU with BITS Planning to launch cybersecurity program. The Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology and BITS Planning have signed a memorandum of understanding to launch professional development programs in cybersecurity for professionals across government, public sector, and industry. The ministry has termed this initiative a significant step towards further strengthening the country's cyber defense capabilities and building a skilled cybersecurity workforce. The collaboration aims to address the growing demand for structured, high-impact capacity building in cybersecurity in view of the evolving digital threats and cybersecurity challenges. The program will begin on 19th July and is open to professionals. ED launched investigation against Changur Baba, posing threat to communal harmony. The Enforcement Directorate has registered an Enforcement Case Information Report (ECIR) against Jalaluddin alias Changur Baba, who is accused of religious conversions, utilizations of foreign funding, and activities posing a potential threat to national security and communal harmony. The probe agency said it has launched an investigation into the offense of money laundering and gathered information that he has funds worth 166 crore rupees mainly received from the Middle East in 40 bank accounts. The ED today, during the course of investigation, sent a letter to Superintendent of Police (ATS) Lucknow requesting to provide a certified copy of first information report registered against Shangur Bawa on 16th November 2024, details of entities associates with him, bank accounts details related to him and his associates, details of movable and immovable assets. The agency also sent a letter to District Magistrate Balampur requesting details of the assets of Changur Baba and his associates. Emails have been sent to anti-money laundering (EML) cells of concerned banks to obtain statements of bank accounts mentioned in the FIR. Union Minister Union Minister Mansukh Mandviya urged citizens to keep momentum for cycling drive on Sundays. Sports Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandviya has urged citizens to keep the ongoing momentum of the Fit India Sundays on cycle movement with full power ahead of the 31st edition of the cycling drive on 30th July. In a statement, Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports said that 31st edition of the cycling drive is set to take place in more than 6,000 locations across the country, and it is estimated that there will be participation of more 50,000 people. The ministry said that main highlight of this 31st edition will be the presence of former World Wrestling Entertainment WWE champion The Great Khali. The WWE champion will lead the cycling rally with public sector undertakings (PSUs) in the national capital at the Major Dhyan Chand National Stadium alongside other distinguished personalities. The ministry said that there will be a special event in Gurugram which will feature dance corners, hand painting zones, and street games like Ludo, Carom, and Snake and Ladders, turning public space into interactive playgrounds। और इसके साथ करंट अफेयर्स हो जाती है हमारी समाप्त।